Hi, my name is Ethan Haynes, and today I'll be showing you guys bubble sort. So bubble sort is one of the first sorting algorithms that you really learn when you're going through a computer science program. It's one of the slowest in performance, partly because the actual operation itself is for every number of inputs that it has, its runtime is in the worst case and in the best case squared, which is pretty bad. But so the actual process of bubble sort is a good one to learn because you start thinking algorithmically and you start thinking about these things and you can start applying those, and then once you understand the basics of how bubble sort works, you can get into more complicated sorting algorithms like merge sort, or quick sort, or a few of the others, which I'll show you in future videos. But to start, I'll give you an example of what it kind of does. So what it does is it takes the first index of an array, and then it will compare it to everything that follows, and if it's bigger than the one next to it, it swaps them. And it does this operation where 10 will bubble all the way up to its final destination, and then it goes back and starts with 9, and 9 will bubble all the way up, and so on. So to get this started, we can just grab the array, do a map on it, and we'll grab the index with the map, and then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing because this is for every operation. This is kind of like a for loop structure. Doing nested for loops is in and of itself a hint that your performance is going to most likely be squared. But that's what we're doing here, and that's what bubble sort does. So let's go ahead and grab this guy like that. So what this is doing is this guy is going through the array once, right here, and for every single index, this guy is going through the array again, which means that it's running through it once, and then every time it hits an index, it does that operation again. So the actual operation itself means that once we get to this point, we want to compare and then swap if it turns out that one is less than the other. So we need a swap operation, or swap function. So we'll do swap. That's going to take an array, it's going to take an index, or two indexes, and then what it's going to do is, this is kind of the typical swap algorithm. So you put it the first value into a temporary variable, and then you overwrite that with the value of the second one, and then you override that one with the temp. So that's your typical swap algorithm. So what we want to do is we want to say if item in is greater than item out, then swap past the array, index, index. And then at the end, once we're done, we'll just log the array, and there we go. It's sorted.